What's up, YouTube? Herbivores here, back again with another video, and we're finally making the video that I promised a month or so ago whenever I made that Neo Geo CD video about my new console, because as I said in that video, when I ordered the Neo Geo CD, I did order another console the same exact day. And even though the Neo Geo CD came in just 2 days, this one took a while to come in. So let me introduce you to the PC Engine Duo. um, Extremely excited to get this. Now, PC Engine's duos can play American and Japanese CDs. So they can play the TurboGrafx CDs and PC Engine CDs. What they can't do is the Hue card. So the Hue card only plays Japanese for the PC Engine. However, mine, I got modded, as you see this little switch here, to be able to play both American and Japanese Hue cards. So I was playing Legendary actually recently, so that's what's in there. So let me go into my little history with the TurboGrafx PC Engine. I'm just gonna call it TurboGrafx because that's what I'm used to calling it. As you know, a few years back at Too Many Games, I picked up a Turbo Express. Since then, this has been my only means of playing TurboGrafx games. I've ran across a billion TurboGrafx, not a billion, let me be real, a bunch of opportunities to buy a TurboGrafx 16. However, I always wanted to hold off because I wanted a Turbo Duo. I just always did. It was one of my Holy Grail moments in gaming that I wanted. So I just, and even one of my best friends growing up, he had a TurboGrafx 16. That's when I was first introduced to it. We were playing Bonk's Adventure and Bonk's Revenge. And I believe we played a shooter, but I don't remember what shooter it was. It wasn't Arizonk or anything like that. But we used to play this a lot at his house because I didn't even know what the hell a TurboGrafx 16 was. Let me have a little sip of coffee here. So anyway, this was my resources for TurboGrafx 16. My only way of playing it. I love this thing. Don't get me wrong. This is great. But I want to be able to play it on my TV, and I've wanted this forever. So I ordered the Neo Geo CD and the TurboGrafx 16 or PC Engine Duo on the same day. Now I went through a company. I'm going to tell you that my experience wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. The amount of money you spent on these, because they fully recap it, which is great because these things are known for breaking down. They do mod it to make it be able to play Japanese and American games. But it takes like, all right. So before I ordered it, I talked to the guy and I said, "How long is it going to take? Because I know that you have to do stuff." He said, "Tops 2 weeks." So I told myself, "No problem. 2 weeks, I could totally wait." So I ordered it that night. He told me I was his only project at the time, so it would go even quicker than 2 weeks. Perfect, great, lovely. He said he was going to send everything out at once. I paid extra money for good shipping, 2-day shipping, and then I noticed some weird shit happening. So about a week later, I get in the mail my controller and my AV cables for the Turbo Duo. That's all that came in the mail. Also with this deal, you're supposed to get a PC Engine or TurboGrafx Hue card game and a CD-based game. So in the mail, the following, like 2 weeks after that, which I did, he asked me, first he said to me, I said to him, "Just so you know, I received a controller and an AV cables." He said, "Did you get your power supply?" I said, "No, I did not get a power supply." He said, "Weird." And I said, "I'll show you a picture of the box." I'm a very honest person. I'm not going to lie. So, you know, and the amount of money I paid him, it was kind of weird that he even was kind of questioning me. So I said to him, I thought I was like your only customer at the time. He said, "Oh, yeah, you are. You are." He said, "I did it. My mistake." Fine. So he ended up sending the power supply with this game, Blodia, which is a PC Engine version of like a puzzle game, Hue card. And this was the only game that I received. So after that, I didn't say anything. 2 weeks go by, 2 weeks after the 1 week, so 3 weeks have gone by. So I just simply sent him a email. I just said, "Hey man, I know you're probably busy. No big deal. I just want to let you know I only received one game." And he said, "Well, we advertise one cue card and one CD game, but because yours came in a case, we can't provide you with a PC Engine CD game or whatever." So I was a little disappointed because I mean I did spend a lot of money on this. I'm not one for confrontation, so I said, you know what, that's fine. So I went and ordered a CD-based game because my collection, I have Hue cards. That's not the issue. I don't have any CD games. And this is a game that I almost picked up on Hue card until I realized there was a better version because of GameSack, and that is Sidearm Special. This is the PC Engine version. The game is actually in the PC Engine, and it's a shooter. It's really fun. This is probably the game I've been playing the most, and so I picked it up. So about another week goes by, and I sent him a text. I just said, "Hey," not a text, an email. No, actually, it was a week and a half because I gave him a week and a half. I was going to give him 2 weeks, but I was starting to get a little impatient because I'm like, did I get beat for my money? Like, what's going on here? So he sent me an email. He said, "Oh, I already shipped it. It'll be there." All right, cool. I said, "Can I get a tracking number?" He said, "I don't have a tracking number." And I said, "Well, I paid for express, shipping, 2 day shipping, so like I'm a little confused." And then he hit me with some type of story where somebody in his family was sick, which was, hey, that's fine. I'm a father. I understand stuff happens with your family. And he said he didn't send it out after he already told me he did send it out. So I said, "No problem." I said, "Just when you send it out, please send me a tracking number." And he sent it out. He sent me a tracking number. However, he didn't send it in the 2 day shipping that I paid for. It actually took almost 12 days after that to come because it came from what he's saying happened is he shipped it to his friend and his friend shipped it from his house to me. I don't know what happened because even the tracking was all over the place. It went from Texas to Washington to South Carolina, back to Washington, then to New Jersey where I live. So I know I sound like I'm probably bitching and I'm being like ungrateful, spoiled, like brat, but I'm very excited, very happy with the work. I think they did a great job. I just think that the company needs to kind of get their act together. Like, with just tell the truth, man. I don't really care if it's taking extra time or whatever. Just let me know. Like, I'm sitting here like worried. Like, I just spent a lot of money on this machine, and you're telling me it's out shipped and it's not at my house, and it was supposed to be 2 day shipping. I'm a little concerned for obvious reasons. But the day that it actually did ship, I was at work and it was downpouring. So my wife was at the time. My wife was my boss, and I said to her, I said, "I got to go home." I said, I can't. God forbid the U.S. or Postal Service or UPS. I don't even remember who shipped it. Doesn't put that in a bag. That's a lot of money sitting on the front door to get destroyed. So I came home and wasn't there, even though the tracking said it was going to be there. So that kind of ruined my Friday. And then the next morning, Saturday, it showed up, and I was able to get it and play it all day, and I was super excited. But yeah, sorry for that crazy random story, but just super excited to finally have this in the collection. Um, this system has been my holy grail for a very long time. Uh, and to think that I ordered them both, the Neo Geo CD, that's also modded for American and Japanese games, and the PC Engine Duo, on the same day, that's just something that's really awesome, and very excited to add to the game room, which is ever growing with more arcade one-ups and everything else. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. Sorry for my little rambling there. It's just something that I had to kind of get off my chest because it was just kind of weird how it all went down. And if you guys have a TurboGrafx or a PC Engine, what is your favorite game that you like to play? I'm going to say currently the game that I've been playing the most is Sidearms, but I've also been really into Legendary Axe. I want to pick up Legendary Axe too. Maybe if I do go to too many games, that'll be a game I pick up. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Herbors out.